And you've got your Foley kit here, tape, and then remember I said if you have the gloves in here don't fit, remember to grab yourself a pair that do. So I have big hands, so I've got the size 8. So you want to knock on the door, introduce yourself. You're going to have orders, verify name and date of birth, hand hygiene, of course, provide for privacy, and ask if they are allergic to latex. Normally your catheter kits are not made out of latex anymore, but you want to go ahead and make sure that you ask. Okay, and then you're going to tell your patient, I'm going to be inserting a Foley today. Have you ever had one of those? And if they say no, then you just want to tell them, okay, well, it's a small tube that's going to go up into your urethra, into your bladder, and help drain your bladder and help you urinate. And after you go to that point, right now I'm just going to get everything set up. So if you'll give me just a second, if you have any questions while I'm setting up, please ask. So you want to set your table up to where you don't ever turn your back on your sterile field. We'll go ahead and move blanket down and position my patient. Used to tape it inside of the thigh. Go ahead and open my sterile gloves. So have the perforated end, open it up like this. You can set it on the bed. Take that piece of paper, we don't need that. You can either take the bag to the table or you can set it right here on the bed, whatever you want to do. At this point, I'm going to start opening up my sterile field. Remember, you've got that 1-inch border. Always open away from you. Don't reach over your sterile field. Take my gloves. I don't wear those. And here. Same thing with this. You've got that 1-inch border. You don't want the paper to come popping up because you could accidentally touch it and then you'd contaminate it. Pinch at the cuff. Step back. Do not grab your paper and move it, just ignore it. We see a lot of students try to do that. So I'm not using that one. I've got my blue one. I normally use this one. When you're opening it up, make sure it's shiny side down and you're not letting it drop and hit anything. So come over here and just drop. I'll go here and take this out. I'm not using that. Notice I'm pushing right in the center. Okay. Don't need the label. We're not going to use the betadine. I'm going to go ahead and open everything so you kind of see. Pour that on your cotton balls. lubricant. I'm making my runway. And whenever you open this up, you don't want the corners of the tray to go on the outside of your border, because then you've contaminated. Always have control of your tubing here. I don't need my specimen bottle. Take the end of the cap off of this. This is to blow up the balloon. Just make sure it's on there securely. Now I'm ready to commit this hand. So this is where I'm going to move the gown up, spread the labia, take my cotton ball, and I do the one furthest away from me. New one every time. The one closest to me, the one down the center. Now lubricate, whoop, almost went out. Lubricate the end. On a female, you're gonna insert, make sure that you're walking it in. I'm not moving my fingers to that area, I'm walking it in. Okay, I see urine, and then you go 1 to 2 inches more. At that point, I can let go and hold this here so that I can push the syringe. You don't have to be sterile anymore after this point. Gently tug on it for it to seat down. Alright. Take this long piece of tape. This is where you'll tape it to the inside of the thigh. We want you to be able to verbalize. If at this point you needed to get a lab specimen, you can get it directly from the bag. And the way that you would do that is you would take this little port, you know, it would be, you hang this down on the edge of the, under the bed. I'm going to hold it up so you can see it. So you would take it and push that spout, and that allows urine to flow out of the bag. And then close it back up. But if it's been a couple of hours, you need to know that you would come back. And remember to crimp your tubing here. Maybe. There we go. So we would allow urine to gather here. You would come back to check on it, clean with alcohol. You would access it with the syringe and a needle, draw back what you needed, and put it into your sterile lab specimen cup. And then you would let this out so that the urine would start going back into the bag. Okay. All right, and then you would clean up your mess. And that is insertion on a female.